Discover how to use a high win rate ICT model to make 1 to 5% weekly profit. In this video, I will show you a simple and effective trading strategy to start boosting your trading success today. Let's get started into this video. Right here is our 1 to 5% weekly trading plan. Right here is our sell schematic, and right here is our buy schematic. First, we have to go over our trading plan, and then we'll go over our schematic. Then we'll go over on our charts to see this live in act. First, for this risk management aspect, do not try to catch every move. Look at optimal setups only. We only risk between 0.5% of your account to 0.050% per trade. So before you take the trade, always make sure that you calculate the risk. That's why in every trade you should be confident in the trade, because you are already knowing the amount you're risking. So always risk between 0.25% or 0.50%. So you are always not risking more than what you need to be risking, right? This right here will keep you in line and comfortable when you're in the trade. And then you will scale as you get better. So as you get better, you can increase this trade right here 2.75%. But I will say to never risk more than 1% per trade, right? Because we're trying to get 1 to 5% weekly with this trading plan. Then for the time frames, first I suggest you take my free course. The link is in the description. If you are a super beginner trader, right? If you are a super beginner trader and you don't know nothing about trading, take my free course. The link is in the description. So go over that free course, and I have a top-down analysis approach and a trading plan inside of that free course. Everything available for you guys, so make sure you take that course down below, or watch my top-down analysis in trading plan videos. And I also have multiple top-down analysis and trading breakdown videos on this channel also. So just go through the playlist and just go over those videos. You're gonna see them there. They go more in depth on how to approach the markets. Swing/day traders, we go from weekly to the 15-minute time frames to execute, and scalpers go from the 4-hour, the 5 minutes, the 3 minutes, and the 1 minute to execute. The kill zone is from London kill zone equals the 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So wherever you are in the country, make sure you align your charts to these EST times. And then for New York kill zone is from 8 a.m. EST to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For the target is always target a 121R to a 122R. Do not chase price and have no fear of FOMO. So make sure you guys watch my fear of FOMO video also. It's on the channel. And for the rules is only will take 1 to 2 trades a day if the setups appear. If there's no setups, just sit on your hands. If you lose a trade, sit on hands and wait till the next trading day. Wait till news pass to look for optimal setups, right? Never trade news, I'll say, with this right here. Always wait till the news pass and then you look for optimal setups. And have no greediness. More trades will come. If you guys hear heavy rains in the background, it is currently raining outside. Apologies. Right here is our sell schematic. So first is our higher time frame range. So right here will be our higher time frame range. We have to understand what the higher time frame looks like, right? So we have to go do a top-down analysis. That's when we go from the weekly, the 4-hour, the 1 hour, and find our higher time frame range and look for our higher time frame point of interest, right? And then we scale down to the lower time frames, right? So if you are a day trader, your lowest time frame is gonna be the 15 minutes. This is where you will execute. But if you are a scalper, you can scale down to the 5, the 3, and the 1 minute to find your entry in where you're targeting for a 1-to-1 to a 1-to-2R. And for the buy format is the same thing. First, we'll look for our higher time frame range. So right here, we see price take liquidity from this old low and give us a market structure shift, and then builded liquidity right here. So this right here becomes our higher time frame point of interest, our weekly to 1 hour zones. Then we'll wait for price to come inside of our weekly zone. And if you are a day trader, you will take your trade on the 15 minutes. But if you are a scalper, right, and you're using the 1 hour, the 4-hour, the 1 hour, and the 15 minutes as your higher time frames, you can scale down to the 5 minutes, the 3, and the 1 minute to find your entry. And then where you're targeting the same 1-to-1 to 1-to-2R. Well, this is it right here for the schematic and the trading plan. Let's hop on the charts now to see this live in action. If you are interested in more in-depth and personal help, make sure you check out the first link in the description for the Patreon, where we have our Spektrades Mastery Hub, where you can access private mentorship lessons from beginner to advanced mastery, and also live trading with me every single morning, and also daily pre and post market analysis and exclusive community access. So if you are interested, make sure you check out the first link in the description for the Spektrades Mastery Hub. For this trade right here, we're going over our NAS 100 trade. This is a trade that I took live. As you guys can see, I will be playing the video right now, this live trading for this trade right here, the live execution for this trade. I record all the live trading sessions for the for my trades in the Patreon down below, the first link in the description if you want to join and check out the mentorship lessons in the live trading sessions also. So I record all the videos also with a trade breakdown for every single trade. So make sure you guys check the first link in the description also if you want to join the Patreon. So we'll be going over that trade right here and explain you guys, and I will explain you guys how I took that trade and how I went to take that trade. So first and foremost, as you guys can see, we start on the 1 hour because I am a scalper. I don't need to go on the weekly, right? Because I will be executing on the 1 minute, the 3 minutes, the 5 minutes, the 3 minutes, and the 1 minute. So I don't need to go too far on the higher time frames. And now on my 1 hour time frames, where we see that price took a liquidity from these old highs, and then we see that price give us a market structure shift of these old lows right here. Now we can take it down even lower to the 15-minute time frames to see even more price action. And now on the 15-minute time frames, we can see that price came back up and refilled this order block right here, and then give us another breakup structure of these old lows right here. We're not going to use this right here because it's not aligned with our times. Just like I always state, I mainly trade the New York session, so that's from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. So all of this right here is back test data, right? Back test data. So I'm not worried about none of this right here. I'm only worried about the current data for my session time. So we see that price came back up and refilled this supply zone and give us a breakup structure of this old low. And then we can see that price came back up also and tap inside this fair value gap right here, this 15-minute fair value gap, and clear this old high right here. And we got another breakup structure. So what can you notice, right? We can notice that we are in a downtrend. Price is looking to go down. So it's better to look for sales, right? That's smart. Now let's go down even lower to the 5-minute time frames. But before we scale down to the 5-minute time frames, what can we notice, right? On the 15-minute time frames, as you can see, we see that price left us this 15-minute fair value gap right here. So this is our 15-minute FVG. Now let's scale down to the 5 minutes to see more price action. And now on the 5 minutes, we can see that price also on the 5 minutes left this 5-minute order block also. So this is even more probable to us, but we can't see really too far right on what we need to see. Now let's get down to the 1 minute to see even more price action. And now on the 1 minute right here, as you guys seen from the live trading session, right? I currently had entered on this 1 minute order block right here, right? I entered on this 1 minute order block. This is when I placed my first entry. This is where I placed my first entry. You guys can see that in the live trading video that I placed right before this. So this is with my first entry. So I endured a little bit of drawdown. But once I was in this trade right here, what I had noticed was that price left. I'm gonna make this orange. What I had noticed was that price left this 1 minute fair value gap right here. You guys can see me marking this up right here on the live trading, right? Price came back up and wicked higher. So when price came and mitigate this, I was even more confident in this trade right here. This trade yielded me around $1,800, right? 1,800. So imagine making around 2% a day, right, on your trades, right? That's enough money that nobody will even make during their jobs, right? Not even doctors sometimes will make $1,800 a day, right? So that's smart right there, right? So that's like key. So that's making 1 to 2% per trade, I would say, right? That's great profit if you are smart and you know what you're doing. So this was my first entry right here. I entered, and then I noticed price left this fair value gap right here. Price came back up and tapped inside of this fair value gap, and then gave me a strong rejection wick, and then give me a breaker structure of this old swing low. And then when I seen price came back up, I had scaled up to the 2-minute time frames, and then what I noticed was that price left this clean order block right here aligned with this right here cleanly, but it was mainly this right here. This is where I entered my second position, right? That's why you can scale inside of these trades. So I had entered one position right here, and then I entered a second position. Then what do I target? Just like I always tell you guys in this trading plan, I go for a 1-to-1R or a 1-to-2R. So let's place our mark. So this right here, my stop loss at these old highs right here. And where am I targeting, right? I had noticed that price left me this reclaim order block right here. So I was hoping for price to come back down and tap inside of this right here. So what do we see? We see that price came back up, tap inside of this cleanly. Now let me play price a little bit just so we can see that this hit TP. So as you can see, just like I stated, we always go for a 1-to-1, right? This right here, this leaded for a 1-to-0.77, right? Just shy of a 1-to-2, right? But we always aim for a 1-to-1 to a 1-to-2 for this trading plan right here. For this trading plan right here. So this is the trade right here, just like you seen me execute during the live trading on how my first entry was right here cleanly, and my second entry was right here cleanly, and I closed right at 1-to-2 because guess what? Price started reversing on us cleanly. So if I didn't close my trade, right, and I got greedy, I would have got out at either break even or I would have lost the trade. That's why I tell you guys, never get greedy and just take your profits and just walk off. I made a quick 1,800 for the day. That was enough profits for me, and I can come back tomorrow and make the same exact thing with this trading plan. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go on your trust and back test this and see this happen for yourself. If you guys want to join the Patreon, it's down below, the first link in the description. This is it. Spektrades out.